I'm Dave Abrams. Merry Christmas and Happy Hanukkah.
Yay! And I'm Kristin Lagana. Welcome to Arundel County Week in Review. Santa's in the house, and we have some Yuletide news for you in today's episode. But first, making headlines this week. For the last several months, we have been highlighting the holiday sharing program sponsored by the Department of Social Services.
Thanks to a great pitch woman.
Well, thank you.
Yes.
Well, the results are in, and there will be a lot of happy kids, families, and seniors out there on Christmas morning. Our own Michelle Corkadel was out in Riva to capture one of these deliveries, and there were smiles all around. Michelle?
Thank you, Dave and Kristin. I'm here in Edgewater, Maryland, where the joy is spreading with the sharing project. And I'm here with Valencia and Annalyn. I'm here with Valencia and Annalyn this morning, where we are dropping off toys for the kids, sharing a little bit of Santa, where Santa may not have otherwise come. Thank you so much for joining us.
Welcome, thank you.
You're welcome, thank you. So tell me, how did you get involved in the sharing project?
So I did my internship at Department of Social Services in Arundel County, and then my supervisor, they told me about it, and then I was like, oh, I'm so excited, I'm going to tell my friend, and then I told her, and then I said, so we're going to do it, and then she said, okay, so then that's why we're here.
That's so great. So is this your first year, or have you been doing this for a couple years?
This is actually my second year of delivering presents. I used to deliver presents with my church, and I was looking for another opportunity to do so. Meeting Annalyn and having class with her at Anne Arundel Community College was just phenomenal for me, because it's such a blessing to deliver gifts to people. I used to be one of the family members that was looking for gifts and accepting them, because I used to be a single mom. So I've kind of come full circle in life, and being able to deliver gifts to people is just joy for me.
Being able to come the full circle of giving and sharing, and that is truly the season. Thank you so much, ladies, for sharing a little piece of the holidays with everyone. I know it is well appreciated by the recipients. And how many recipients are you going to be delivering to today?
I think 12 or more than that.
About 16.
Oh, 16.
And how many of you are out there, do you know?
Just us.
That's all right, all right. Well, one gift at a time, we're making a difference and bringing a little bit of Santa and joy to the Edgewater community. Back to you in the studio.
Thanks, Michelle. What a great program, Dave.
I know.
It's so incredible, all the work that they do, and they have helped more than 3,600 families during the holiday season.
I know,
That's
amazing.
what it's all about.
Good job, good job. And you know, we tried really hard this year to make sure people knew about the program, and I think it paid off. So
Yeah, I think
good job.
It was good the way that a lot of families and seniors got paired up. So.
And you could see going out with the volunteers that there's a lot of people, you think, you know, we live in an affluent county and we don't have all the problems that other places have. Yeah, we do.
Yeah.
There's people out there struggling and suffering, and, you know, it was nice to see them get gifts for the holidays and be able to.
Thank you to everyone who chose to
Absolutely.
donate.
Good job, volunteers.
Yay.
Well, the end of the year is near, and also the end of an era. This week, Human Relations Officer Yevola Peters retires after decades of service to Annapolis and Anne Arundel County. I know.
I love Miss Peters.
I know. We love Miss Yevola. She helped build the Community Action Agency, which just celebrated its 50th anniversary last year. And the organization's mission, of course, is to empower, educate, coordinate, and assist people to reduce poverty. And that's exactly what Miss Yevola Peters did for this community. Here's a clip of Peters talking to us last year about Black History Month.
Well, you know, the whole purpose of Black History Month is to highlight the accomplishments and achievements of blacks. And, you know, of course, people ask, well, why do you need to highlight that? Well, you know, recognizing that in the settlement of the United States, this was the first time in civilization that slavery was based on race. And that was really where racism started. So from the 17th to the 19th centuries, you know, during the time of slavery and even after slavery, there was very little written in history books about the accomplishments and achievements of even the continent Africa, of what, you know, the civilization that took place there, and as well as persons who were descendants from Africans, what what kind of accomplishments, achievement. The only thing in the history books was written was about slavery. And so the whole purpose of having African American Month was to really help people to understand what some of the achievements and the accomplishments of African Americans were.
Thank you, Miss Yevola Peters, for your great work and also for being a friend and a bright light as a coworker with me for almost 10 years we've worked together.
I'm so sad to see her go.
We're sweetmates. We sit in the same suite. So.
Yeah, I'm sad to see her go, but I am so excited for what she's going to do in retirement.
I know, we've talked about this. I mean, she had a long time to prepare for this, and she's not gonna sit around. Wasn't sure because she doesn't like to sit around,
right?
And she just was very nervous about not having anything to do.
I could see her volunteering and doing some incredible things still for the community and picking up some new hobbies. So I wish you the very best, and I wish you a very happy retirement.
Miss Yevola Peters has the same New Year's resolution that you have, which
is declutter.
Declutter, and she started like months ago. So she's determined.
Yes.
But the nicest person, so great to work with, and she got stories. I mean, she's got stories that go back.
I find myself when I talk to her, I think my eyes glaze over, at least in my head, because I'm just so enthralled with everything that she's saying.
Yeah.
So I really am gonna miss having her around.
She's great. We'll miss her.
We love you and congratulations. And thank you for all your years of service. Well, unfortunately, Dave, the holidays can be very tough for lots of families. We both know people personally who are out late at night looking for their loved ones who have disappeared into the world of addiction. But a new family has grown out of the fight against heroin. This week, the Not My Child team got together to celebrate the holidays and a year of hard work as opioid deaths doubled this year in Anne Arundel County. They chose to fight by spreading the word and educating people, and their voices are getting even louder. Channel 2 News aired a special program that featured several members of Not My Child. It's called Chasing the High. Here's a look at the trailer.
I have never seen anything overtake a community like heroin has.
When my family members were in active addiction, they did things that I never would have imagined.
This is not a joke. Your life is not a joke because you could be that child in the casket whose mother's crying over them.
Now, if you missed the special, we've got you covered. Just head over to our Facebook page, of course, and we'll have it posted there. The address is www.facebook.com/myAnneArundel.
And if you don't know that by now, shame on you.
If you don't know, now you know.
Come on, My Anne Arundel. That's all you got to remember. You type it in, no spaces, boom, right to the page.
Boom.
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 We want 10,000 more followers on Facebook this year.
Yes.
In this coming year, 2017, right?
Yes.
Come on, people. Let's go. Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, the man himself will be with us in the studio before he heads out to deliver his presents.
Elvis?
We're having Elvis next week. Oh. No, Santa Claus.
Santa?
Yes!
Yes!
Are you going to cry?
Maybe.
Okay. We'll see if Kristin cries. Take a look at our community calendar for events happening around town, and we will be right back.
Well, we are so happy today in the studio. We have the specialist of special guests today, the man himself. Dave, where's Santa?
Kristin, you have to feel it down deep in your heart. You have to close your eyes and you have to count to 3 and you have to believe. Are you ready?
I'm ready. I believe.
1, 2, 3. It works. It works every time.
Ah, my goodness. It's so good to be here. Another year.
Another year. You're
How you doing, Santa?
Yay. Oh,
ready. I'm ready. How about you? On Christmas Eve?
I'm so excited right now.
Oh,
this is great.
Christmas
this is great.
Eve. That's right. That's right. Santa, what are you doing right now to get ready for the big day on Christmas Eve?
Well, let's see. Well, I'm getting ready for the big day.
Yeah.
I'm getting the presents ready, and by the way, it's awfully warm in here. My goodness.
That is a nice
studio you've got.
Nice cape, Santa.
And we're here.
My.
That's right. Make yourself comfortable because you've got a lot of work to do, buddy.
Oh, my goodness. And I'll lose a little weight in the process.
Well, we appreciate you coming by, Santa. We know it really takes a lot to come all the way down here to Anne Arundel County on Christmas Eve. But first, we want to thank you for all of your hard work this year. And if there was a nice list that we could put Santa on, we would. But Santa's the keeper of the list.
Yeah, Santa's on the list, right? I mean,
that's right. So it's so nice to make time for you to make time to come here and wish us a Merry Christmas.
Oh, and a Happy New Year.
Yes, and a Happy New Year.
Had to cough, sorry.
And I'll take care of that. I'll give you a bottle for that.
Ah, there you go.
Well, and Santa also, in case someone doesn't recognize Santa, Santa was here for our Christmas tree lighting for the county in the beginning of the month in Glen Burnie Town Center. And we want to thank you for taking time out of your busy schedule to come here and do that.
It was so nice. I got to meet all of the firemen. I got to meet all of the children. It was just magical.
Did a little dancing, I heard, a little dancing.
Oh, my back.
Dancing. You know what they call me when I stop moving?
Santa Paws.
Santa Paws!
Oh,
you got it!
Good one, Kristin.
I'm all about the jokes today. There you go. Last minute play to get on the nice list.
So I know it's a merry day. We're almost to Christmas. But Santa, I want to ask you the key question. I ask the probing questions here on this show. What do you say to Tommy Wersinger on the playground coming up to me and saying Santa Claus is not real?
Can we have a drum roll?
I mean, what's this kid thinking?
The answer is, I put my not Knie-Bund-Hosen, I put my, what are these things called?
Your pantaloons?
Pantaloons? Well, no, that would be for a lady, I think, wouldn't it?
Oh.
But no, I put my knee breeches on, just like everyone else.
One at a time.
One at a time.
One leg at a time. One pant leg at a time.
Yeah.
Trousers full, but pant legs. 2 pant legs make one pair of
pantalones.
And that's how it is. But you know, it's joy is real, loving is real, real as can be.
Magic is real.
Magic is everywhere.
I like that.
And Santa is here.
Which is incredible
because
it's
Santa
Christmas
is real.
Eve. So.
Thank you for answering that and putting that aside because I'm sick of these naysayers out there. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed, indeed. And being real isn't always what you see.
Yes, that's true. That's true. Santa, I got another joke for you. Why did Santa get a ticket on Christmas Eve?
I give up. Why?
Because you were parked in a snow parking zone.
Oh, no, it must have been a Santa Paws.
It was the reindeer. There was a sign that said no reindeer.
Gotcha.
I know.
Indeed, indeed. Well, you know, Mrs. Claus looked out the window the other day and she said, "It looks like reindeer." And it was Rudolph.
I see what you did there.
So Santa, I have to ask, I don't want to put him on the spot like this, but is Dave on the nice list or the naughty list this year?
Well, you know, I've been watching, because I know,
Always watching.
When he's sleeping, when he's awake.
Right.
But I'll tell you, Dave, you've done
I'm
really
working
well.
on the snoring, Santa.
That's okay. It's music to my ears.
Okay.
Maybe not Mrs. Claus, but my ears is okay. And by the way, I thought I'd let you know that because you're on the good list, I thought I'd give you a Christmas Eve present.
Christmas Eve present?
Are
Yes.
you jealous?
I'm so jealous.
These are from,
Oh, yeah.
These are from Mrs. Claus.
Those are
Santa,
awesome.
thank you for the
Indeed.
booties.
Those are
I got booties from.
awesome.
Oh my God, feel
Look
that.
Look at the craftsmanship.
Wow.
Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
They are.
I mean,
warm.
I think these would almost qualify as moccasins.
And they'd probably almost fit, I hope.
Yeah.
Is this so
I'll have to
that
try
Dave
mine.
will start off the new year on the good foot?
Kristin, those are mine. On
That's,
the good
that's
foot,
right. You
yes.
can use those to shuffle up to Buffalo.
There you go.
Oh, but Kristin.
What about Kristin?
She is. She
Me
is
too?
Yes, indeed.
Of
Now here we
course.
go. We're gonna get a little closer here.
Okay.
And
Is it a puppy?
no, not quite. It's actually Mrs. Claus made you some as well.
Oh, those are
Look at
cool.
those.
Like little elf ones.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
Thank you, Mrs. Claus.
Oh my.
Come on,
incredible.
Kristin, let's go walk through the snow.
You can use them as puppets too if you
Yeah,
want.
you could.
Hours of fun. Hours of fun.
My goodness.
Well, Santa, let's talk about Anne Arundel County for a minute. I mean, do you think Anne Arundel County made the nice list this year?
Well, I think that Anne Arundel County has done a lot of things. I've been watching, you know. The new
While we're
Severna
sleeping,
Park
while
High
we're awake.
School. My goodness.
Severna Park
Yes.
High School?
He heard about it.
Yep. Of
Oh,
course,
my
he
goodness.
knows.
Yes.
I not only read about it, I fly over it occasionally.
Oh yeah, it's incredible, right?
Sprawling,
Sprawling,
absolutely.
yeah.
There've been tons of things. The ice rink, by the way, the one at Town Center in Glen Burnie.
Top
Great.
notch.
Oh my goodness.
We
Love
should have
it.
gone there today.
Love it, love it. And they put the new lighting in there this
Yeah.
year over the canopy type
Top
deal.
notch.
Very
And the
nice.
tree is there, lighted.
Yes.
Yeah.
Indeed, it is.
And it did not rain this year for the tree lighting. That was a good omen.
Yeah.
Well, if you
Because
put
last year it was bad. The weather was bad.
if you put your
It's
order
frightful.
in, if you put your order in early enough, we can make things happen.
Okay, we'll talk. Let's talk about that.
But no, actually, the parks are better this year than ever.
The boat ramp.
Oh yes,
Fort
down
Smallwood.
at Fort Smallwood,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You've seen it.
And of course the rangers, the teachers at the school, they're just absolutely. And guess what? I flew over Marley Creek, and they're even dredging that.
Yep.
Wow.
They're dredging
So I
Marley.
Santa
guess,
knows all.
So Anne Arundel County's on the good list.
Wonders never cease to happen in Anne Arundel County.
Oh, I like that. That should be the
Love
new
it.
slogan.
Love
Wonders
it.
never cease here in
Santa
Anne
can
Arundel
be
County.
totally be our pitch man.
Tell Shu.
I will. I'll
Wonders
talk
never
to
cease.
Shu.
I want that on a shirt.
I'll talk to Shu.
I'll be
And a
your
pair of
pitch man,
shoes.
but I never get tarred.
We are killing it today.
Oh man, the jokes just keep getting better. What about another one? How about you? You got any jokes?
Let's see. What do you get when you cross a Christmas Carol with a skunk?
Ooh.
Jingle smells.
Oh!
Huh? Jingle smells.
Man.
How about that?
That
How
joke
about
stinks,
that?
doesn't it?
See,
gosh.
you guys thought I didn't. You guys thought I didn't have anything there,
Wow,
right?
wow.
You guys thought I was gonna blank, but no.
Well, there's a question I've always had for Santa. What is it that Santa wants and gets for Christmas?
Well, you know, I do love the cookies.
The cookies, right?
The cookies. And Mrs. Claus is making cardamom and peppercocker and just all of the cookies from all over the world. She makes lovely cookies. But you know, the new boots. I'd have to say the
New boots, yeah, that's important.
She-
Because you're out in a lot of snow and bad weather, and they get bad over a couple years.
Well, remember that reindeer
Yes.
thing?
reindeer.
We might be getting some rain this year.
Yeah.
That means another new runner probably or two on my sleigh, but we can handle that. We go to one of the tire centers in town, and they have the runners up on in the loft there. Just
No
for me.
way. You get the sleigh fixed in
Oh,
Glen
my goodness.
Burnie?
In Glen
Nice.
Burnie.
Nice.
I knew it.
Well,
I
actually,
knew it.
all over. Actually, I have them stashed all over Anne Arundel County, just
Yeah.
in case.
Huh.
You never know when you're going to get a flat or a runner.
Right.
You would do excellent commercials for the garage.
Oh my goodness. But it doesn't matter, you know, what you get.
Right.
As far as the gifts are concerned, it's the fact that we're giving and receiving. Anne Arundel County gives a lot, and of course, they receive a lot too, and that's the citizens receive a lot, and I think there's something special about that.
You're right, Santa.
Really something special.
You're right. It's the thought that counts.
Even the little, I imagine they're expandable, at least for the big toe.
That's for my big toe, yeah. Well, Santa, we thank you so much for stopping by today. We know you're such a busy man, and we thank you for coming here and spending time with me, Dave. Yes, of course. And we wish you the very best in 2017.
Thank you so much. It's, again, I think we'll probably go to Rio.
I would love that. Let's
Excellent.
go to Rio.
And can you say hi to your friend Hanukkah Harry for me, please?
Hanukkah Harry, he's at
couldn't be
he's
here
at the villa
today.
right next to us.
Okay, there we go. He couldn't be here, but we want him to know he's welcome and that we wish him a very happy Hanukkah.
Indeed. Very happy Hanukkah, very Merry Christmas. To all, a good night.
Aw. Well, we're going to take one quick break, and we'll be right back with some more Week in Review right after this.
They call me Prince like I'm royalty or something. But the places I've lived ain't no palaces. So I don't need grilled salmon or a new scratching post. Just give me a cardboard box and a can of tuna and we're good. You can even change my name. I'm cool being the kitty formerly known as Prince.
Welcome back. Okay, so Dave, this is gonna
Christmas and Hanukkah.
Christmas and Hanukkah
on the same day.
I know, and this is gonna be somewhat shocking to you because I know it was to my dear old Will. I have hardly seen
Talk like he
any.
died or something.
I know.
Dear old Will.
Dear
He
old
was
Will.
great. He was best.
No, I just feel bad for him.
Yeah.
So I have not seen many Christmas movies.
Really?
So Will decided to take me under his wing this year and make sure I got a crash course, of course, like he did for Star Wars.
Yeah, because
And
for those who
Christmas
don't
movies.
know, what were your projects last year?
Last year I watched all the Star Wars.
All the Star Wars.
Before we went and saw the one that they came out with last year, which right now the title
Wasn't there
is escaping me.
another franchise you watched? Another nerdy sci-fi?
Because I always liked Star Trek, so I did that one before.
Oh, you've seen all the Star Treks?
Yeah.
Which one's your favorite Star Trek?
Are we talking about newer ones or like back with New
You
Generation?
Get all of them. We'll go with all of them.
I
'cause
like
Star
New
Wars is all of them.
Generation, so those
Really?
were, yeah, I really did.
What about the one?
Okay, out of the
what
new
about
ones,
Khan, Wrath of Khan?
I really like the
Search
first.
for Spock.
No, because I don't know.
The one where they go back in time and they save the dolphins
It
or
wasn't
the whales.
The new one wasn't really Khan to me. It was Benedict Cumberbatch. You know, it was.
I still haven't
couldn't
seen
get
the new
past
one.
it as Benedict Cumberbatch.
All right, so what do you got? What Christmas movies
Wait,
are
hold on,
you?
let me finish. But
Oh,
the
excuse
first
me.
Star Trek was my favorite when he was a little kid and they used the Beastie Boys songs.
Oh,
and
yeah.
yeah.
Best
That
opening
was awesome.
maybe of all time
Of
to
all
a
time
movie.
in a
Yeah,
movie.
that was great.
So I guess what I'm asking here is, because our countdown is still going on, we are trying to catch me up on a lot of Christmas movies or holiday movies
Mm-hmm.
before the actual holiday. And if you have any to add to my list, I still have yet to see It's a Wonderful Life. So I do need to find a way to rent or purchase that one.
I'm sure you can get that on Netflix.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I saw, what's it called? Love Actually for the first time. Yeah.
Yeah.
The
can't
Holiday. Last night we watched The Night Before.
All right. So, okay.
I
well,
wanna
first of all,
watch-
if you want to recommend any movies,
Yes.
Christmas movies that Kristin Lagana must watch,
I would
please
like to-
comment on this
Yes.
show on the
On our Facebook
and
page,
tell us.
My Arundel.
Yes.
If you have any good recommendations, I need to watch a couple of the old classics like It's a Wonderful Life, Holiday Inn, and White Christmas. So if you have any other recommendations.
Okay, so you've already seen A Christmas Story, obviously.
I've seen A Christmas Story.
Okay.
That plays all
You
day.
filthy animal.
Yep, and I've seen Christmas Vacation.
How many times a year would you say you watch some part of A Christmas Story?
Well, we just watch it on loop on Christmas Day at my
On
mom's
loop,
house.
yeah, a lot of people do that.
Because I think it's on loop on like AMC or something.
Yeah.
And
How
I've
ridiculous
seen-
is that, by the
I
way?
know. I've seen a lot of the cartoon ones like Rudolph and Frosty, but are there any that I'm really...
I got a good one for you.
Okay.
And this isn't the most family-friendly movie,
Okay.
but Home
Is
for
it
the...
Bad Santa?
No.
Oh, okay.
That's okay. It was Home for the Holidays.
Home for the Holidays?
It's not the most well-known movie, but it is hysterical.
Sell me on it.
And it is Robert Downey Jr. and Holly Hunter.
Oh, wow.
From back in the day, and it is a very, very funny. It's about a dysfunctional family Christmas.
Yes.
And Robert Downey Jr. is awesome. He's like at the top of his game in this movie.
Okay, cool.
And
Home for the Holidays.
he drives around. He's the crazy brother, and he drives around in this souped-up Camaro. and is constantly teasing his sister by like doing a donut and sliding the car right up next to her. It's a great movie. You got to see it.
I haven't
the
seen
father
a
is
lot.
hilarious.
Okay. And what's the Bill Murray one?
Bill Murray one. Chuck, what's the Bill Murray one? Scrooged.
Scrooged. Okay, I haven't seen that.
Okay,
Yeah.
okay. And we talked about A Christmas Story. We talked about Home for the Holidays.
I haven't seen like The Family Stone and Four Christmases and
That's a lot.
yeah, so there's a lot I haven't seen. So if you out there have any recommendations, we would love to hear them
That's
on
all
our
she
Facebook
wants
page.
for Christmas, folks.
I wanna
is
get
for you
caught up.
Tell her what movies to watch.
Holiday music, I am all over that. Movies, I'm a bit of a beginner.
Okay,
So.
you got a little ways to go, and you know I got to go see the latest Star Trek. I can't believe I still haven't seen it. I haven't seen Star Wars yet.
Star Wars, I have to go see.
So of course, speaking of movies and funny movies, have we got the funny movie for you? And by the way, thank you to Santa for being on the show. I'm going to show you in a minute.
Oh no.
Merry Christmas to Chuck Duncan, our director, and all
love you, Chuck.
all the crew here at Arundel TV. It does a great
love you
job
guys,
all
all the
year round.
viewers.
And we're going to take you out here with some bloopers
What?
Kristin Lagana acting crazy.
Me? What about you?
I don't know, I was fine.
Yeah, right.
Let's take a look.
We talked with our first guest will be delegate. Ah, God! You know what I need to do? I need to get rid of this gum.
It's so freaking cold in here. Oh my God, my legs are cold. The event was moderated by Derek Matthews and included a panel. Sorry. Take a look at the community calendar for events.
Take a look.
That's all, folks. Hello, I'm Dave Abrams.
And I'm Janelka Stafford. Welcome to Week. Oh my God. Is it going to be one of those days?
Welcome to Week in Review. Woo!
Oh my gosh. And our show, Public Affairs Now, will be back with hosts Kelsey Keenely and Len Lazarick from Keneally? What is it?
Keneally.
Keneally. Sorry.
Evil Keneally.
Okay.
Good
Keneally.
God, with her today.
Why do I have all the hard last names and you have Plunge in this script?
Wow. The smiles on these fit. Yeah.
And finally, of course, you can stick with us, our Anne Arundel TV. I did it again.
Here at Arundel TV, we will stop drumming. And right after everyone was snowed in for days, people came out in droves for the annual polar bear.
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we will talk to Elvia Thomas Stein. I tried.
Thanks, Michelle. The doors open at 7 p.m. on Wednesday, January 13th, and you can also find Knesset Israel online at KnessetIsrael.org online. Flawless.
Welcome back.
This week, the Office of Finance and Controller, Julie Massag, won the Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial.
And booths with several local vendors who sorry.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk to Jody Reese and Ann Heiser Bazzelli from Anne Arundel County Public Schools, and we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we will talk to Jody Reese and Ann Bazzelli.
I got it.
No.
Ready?
No, I got it.
Okay. Our own Sarah Gannon is with Mary Choppett with more. Sarah?
We're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we will cut.
It's okay. No, we don't have to do all that.
We don't have to start from the beginning? Okay.
Anne Arundel County, the city of Annapolis, and Highland Park have officially been.
Mayor Mike Pantelides and coach. Sorry.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk to Rich Bowen about the effort to get rid of those plastic bags missed in your...
You're killing me, Smalls.
Well, we're going to take a quick break, and when we return, we'll talk to Rick.
And once again, that website is Susan? Sandy, I'm sorry. Oh my gosh. Oh no. As we mentioned last week, a community meeting.
Please tune in again next week and for, I don't know.